Okay, we're going to start off with some key points here. First of all, Smoke has no mid starters. He has nothing to enforce anything he does. All but two of his strings have armor gaps. You can armor through almost all of his strings. He only has four special moves, two of which are basically useless. He has no projectile. He has no shake parry for projectiles, and he has no smoke away if he wants to get away. Alright, now that we have those key points as our foundation, keep those in mind as we get this thing started. His teleport is too slow, and all versions can be interrupted on reaction for a full combo punish. Even high attacks punish it despite it hitting low because he approaches from the top of the screen. The enhanced air teleport cancel provides no safety and you spent the bar for nothing. All versions of Vicious Vapors can be interrupted on reaction for a full combo punish. Cancel or not, enhance or not. Ermac's cancels are easier to perform, can be held, and he can do them on the ground or airborne. Ermac can dash forward out of his cancels for pressure, or dash backwards out of his cancels for footsie techniques. Ermac's cancels are also roughly the same level of safe as Smoke's. His cancels also provide genuine 50-50 mix that can lead to full combos. Which of course all of this adds mental stack. Ermac's enhanced cancels add plus frames that you cannot upblock and you cannot armor out of. Smokes do not. Smoke's cancels are much more difficult to perform. They are one-dimensional, and all of them are negative. They can all be interrupted for a poke or a full combo punish, whether it's enhanced or not. Smoke's cancels are high risk, low reward, with no mental stack, as a missed cancel or blocked Vicious Vapors is fully punishable, and a landed Vicious Vapors doesn't stun or launch on hit, and does little damage without the proper cameo, so people don't fear getting hit by it. They will always risk taking their turn. If Vicious Vapors was similar to Cabal's Nomad Dash, people would second guess attempting to take their turn. Okay, bottom line, this thing is useless. I mean, I don't know what to do with it. Either make it a 50-50 overhead or low ender so Smoke can get in somehow, or make him just drop down not invisible for pressure. I don't know, man. It's useless. So here's a typical invisibility setup with the falling jump punch starter. It's over before it even starts. You can up block for a full punish, and you might say, oh, just drop down without the jump punch, but you can just uppercut him before he even starts, or jump at him for an air combo. I mean, do I even really have to say anything? It doesn't do what it's supposed to do, and the tracking is garbage on it. Okay, now granted you shouldn't be doing this in someone's face, but the recovery is too long, especially when the invisibility doesn't last as long as the enhanced smoke bomb. Not to mention that if you do this in the air, it doesn't make you invisible. Reptile now has two methods of meterless invisibility, and one can lead to some tricky 50-50s. Smoke does not have any meterless invisibility. Reptile's enhanced invisibility now activates 2 seconds faster. Yeah, he can be hit out of it on block, but it lasts pretty long. Vicious Vapors is often not fast enough to punish projectiles, so it gets blocked and full combo punished. And most of the time, I actually get hit by projectiles, whether it's enhanced or not. One of Smoke's only decent strings can be upblocked for a full punish on reaction, and it's pretty easy. Naturally, this would lead someone to stagger the forward 3 to try to bait an upblock, but forward 3 is -5 and has a 12 frame startup, so it's too slow to trick anyone, so this is not a viable option. Your next option is to do forward 3 into Vapor Cancel to attempt to trick them, but since we've established that no one fears Vicious Vapors, they will see the smoke and immediately take their turn back. Johnny Cage also has an overhead that bounces the opponent that can be unblocked, but this same string has a 50-50 to a low that full combos. Smoke doesn't even have a low to low knockdown. The only thing coming after Smoke's forward 3 is the overhead, so there is no mind game. Smoke's only other mix tool is back 2, that also can be upblocked for a full punish, completely negating his ability to get in or take his turn. At 28 frame startup, it's too slow to actually mix anyone, and is consistently interrupted. It's also too slow to be a good whiff punish tool despite its range. Making back 2 a 17 to 20 frame mid would help this character drastically. It would be a much more efficient whiff punishing tool and would allow him to take a turn without getting upblocked. Kenshi has a 12 frame mid that has pretty good range, so back 2 being slower should help compensate for its reach. Back 2 into Vapor Cancel has to be special canceled during startup. On whiff, the inputs are similar enough to force an unintended back 2-3 string that is fully punishable on block. Please change back 2-3-4 to back 2-4-4, or allow back 2-3 to be special canceled on block. Let me put it this way. I don't know this mechanic exists until I'm getting hit by it. Smokes is too slow and the tracking is not good. It isn't worth pressing. Alright, well, that's basically it. I definitely want the back 2 to be changed to a mid. And please make forward 3 neutral on block or better. You can't bait up blocks the way it is. Just doesn't work. It's too slow. And I would definitely like the back 2-3-4 change to back 2-4-4. I mean, like I said, Dreamer Wishes, add Smoke Bomb. Uh, it's already a talisman in the game. Make Vicious Vapors stun or launch to add some fear to that cancel, or add the Shake Parry for projectiles. But that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. Thank you.